Good morning, space engineers. Nova Charlie, how you doing, man? I am doing excellent. Alright, and yeah, screw it. I know I said 5 minutes, but you know, there's really nothing stopping me from going good morning. Still trying to get everything all figured out and all that. It's
because I thought I didn't want to talk over Trent's intro, but I just realised he's actually muted my mic anyway, so I can talk. So sorry for being quiet for a while. I did mute you. Oh, you there, Trent?
Yeah. I just unmuted TeamSpeak. Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, no, I took one out of your page actually. Started muted TeamSpeak so I can do my intro without, you know, any interruptions.
Yeah, I saw you was muted you. I didn't realise you muted my mic. I just didn't even think about it. But yeah, I was keeping quiet for a bit, and then I was like,
yeah.
I didn't realise. But there you go.
Good deal. Well, I know I already asked this question on your stream, but how was your Christmas?
It's changed since you last asked me. No, yeah, it's cool, thanks. Yeah, all been good. I shall head over to yours in a second. I'm just going to finish this buggy, and then I'll drop it in later and park them all up. I've had an idea on the front being a different colour to the rest.
Gotcha. Well, Nova Charlie, nothing's changed. I haven't streamed or done anything on this save since, well, the last time you guys watched me do stuff on this stream. Like, that's it. There hasn't been anything else. Just because I said there wouldn't be, you know, that's... Why did I lose all my tools? You know, oh, right, because I put them off in the cryo.
Grooster, what are we thinking here, mate? The white at the front? Oh, I need to put some orange in the front, don't I? Maybe I should make the shocks orange, but that'd be a bit too much. Okay, let's do the shocks orange and see what it looks like instead. I ain't doing that, come on. Let's set the shocks, come on. Oh, they're a bit too orange, it's not really... Maybe just a white stripe across the front instead of the whole thing being white. Yeah, I did think of that. Well, this angle doesn't look too bad with that all being white, but it's the front that's too much. But now I've done the orange sharks, that kind of contrasts well with from the back.
Well,
Can't be orange about being white, that's for sure.
I'll tell you what, I will take you up and we'll look at it.
You're heading up to space on yours, are you?
Hmm?
You're heading up to space on your stream, are you?
Yeah.
I think I'll blueprint this in a second and I'll head on over.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, I think that looks better. I think you were right there, Grusto, with the stripe down the middle. That looks good. I should have a spoiler on this.
If I'm not mistaken, I needed displays.
Work anyway, would it? Get out of there, but that looks stupid. See? Stupid. So, still looks stupid. Let's try something I got in mind quickly. I've made it too high now, that's the problem. But I've got to try it anyway, just because I can. I won't go there. I'll get rid of that. But interesting idea. Put it out from suspension instead. It was a spoiler. Look at that idea. I actually put on that if I can. Yeah, slightly over the top to the back. Yeah, you're right actually. It wouldn't work upside down, but let's just do it for looks. I do think this block is the one to do though.
Yes. I don't know. I have no fucking clue, dude. Two batteries is 240 power cells. Well, that's good to know. So that's 120 power cells per battery. Well, that means thruster components are going to take a back seat.
Bit far out, isn't it?
There we go. The good news is I do have solar cells up there already, so all I got to do is build the batteries. And I am just shy of making a small cargo container, so once that's done, then I can just start loading this up. So we're going to take this ship up.
I wish I could place that there, that'd look pretty cool. If I remove the wheels, then put that on, can I add the wheels after? Probably not, but let's give it a go. Hang on, that one and that one. Ah, you can actually detach wheel, can you? Just add wheel. Oh, let's raise the suspension, that should do the same thing.
That fucking thing drained all my frickin' uranium. I gotta make those reactors exempt. God, that's annoying.
Oh, that is quite nice there. Oh, yes. Managed to keep it low and it actually looks like it does something. Well, I'm actually quite liking that.
Okay, thank you. Again, Nova, you're on top of shit. Why is it Nova Charlie's more on top of shit than I am?
Won't answer that one. Now I've got to cut that block out there for that to fit, but does that look better like that, or does it look better the other way? I'm quite liking that. Yeah, I know what you meant, Goose, about doing it over the back at the top. I didn't want to go higher than that block. I suppose I could go one higher. Actually, can I? No, because that is that one block, because it's half blocks I'm using. So I'd have to go half on top of that if I was going to do it. That kind of looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah, push it back a block, but then look, the problem is I'm already kind of... I don't know, maybe? Suppose I could use that on there. I didn't want to do that. Or that. Oh boy. Okay, careful deleting. Ooh. And that one. Put this one back again now. So if I use that one and then one on the back of it.
Okay. Well, that actually helps because I didn't want to go up there fully loaded.
That works. I did like the two wings either side from the behind, but that still looks okay though. The red light underneath is quite cool as well. I really wish they did an inverse of this as well, because it'd be nice to have this like that, but half a block down. At the moment I could do it like that, but that's no good. I want it upside down, but in line.
Yeah?
Little wedges underneath. You mean here? Like that? Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? Oh yeah, I do like that. That's finished it, hasn't it? And you know what? It might not work because I think it will ruin the look we just given, but let's just check to see if this works. That looks alright, doesn't it? There you go, that's alright, isn't it? I can do on the front there instead of that. There is something I could do there instead. Let me place a block here for now quickly. Place it there a second. That doesn't look too bad actually there. Get rid of that one.
This thing's hurt.
Replace it with...
Alrighty.
I think that might just be a better way of doing it. How about that? That looks nicer, doesn't it? I feel like I should have a bit in the middle now that goes up higher. Give it a quick go. Merge it into the back with a half straight, and then the side there should work with one of these, but I need to support it underneath before I do that, I think. Yeah, okay, let's do it on the back quickly. Do this a second so it doesn't fall off. Oh, there's a word for that. Starts with a T and ends with a T. Right, that's alright, we can do it again.
I could, Nova Charlie. I'm not going to overly worry about the entity list, though. I will do a pass on it here soon.
Block I was thinking of mixed with the other block. That's not going to work. That's not going to give me the angle I wanted either. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, let's put it back as it was. Come on.
Ooh.
I suppose if it does ever turn upside down, this rear wheel will snap off quite easily, and I can recover myself.
Well, that sucks. I was kind of looking forward to my wife coming home for lunch. Oh, there's only like 3 employees where she's working, so she has to work through lunch.
That sucks.
Yeah, but she gets to come home early, so.
True. I'll take symmetry for a second.
Still sucks, but at least it's not, you know, ridiculously horrible. Nova Charlie, yes, at some point I will. Now, really what this survival series was initially was just a test on the server and something to put out as far as content goes. I do want to do a clean slate. I want to get Beardy in here, I want to get Phoenix in here, I want to get everybody in here, like competitive survival. So, contrary to our group survival, Phoenix and Beardy will be not on the same team. and I want to see how that turns out. Because, you know, why not? But I want you guys in there too, Nova Charlie. I want you, I want Zoompy. No, Zoompy can't play this game. Antonio. You know, full-on competitive. White Wolf! How are you?
Vertical tail lights. They should connect it though, shouldn't they? I'd have to do the corner ones though.
White Wolf, how are you doing? Casey, what pistol did you get?
I'm not sure if I'm liking that. Yeah.
By competitive, I would like to see it clean, Nova Charlie. So there will be a point where it's going to be a free-for-all. It's a pistol crossbow. Okay. A hand crossbow. Well, I'm back to putting out content. I was stagnant there for a while, but that's because I live stream and nobody wants to sub when there's no streaming. Shit, I can't even say as I blame them. Yeah, it is what it is. I can't be mad. But, it's getting better.
So, Grooster, that side looking good? Duplicate on the other side, do you think? Yeah, Charles does sound quite clever. I've got that small cargo block on the back of my ship so I can access to put the uranium in and stuff. Mm-hmm. And instead of having the light above it, I've actually put the light on it. You can still access it even though the light's there.
Heck yeah.
Grooster says, I almost had it there for a second. What block did I put wrong, mate? Come on.
Oh, Nova Charlie, I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's going to be a bit. I'm not even sure that Beardy and Phoenix are on board with that idea, so I can't even.
I'll do a competitive survival.
Well, okay, there's Beardy. So Beardy's on board. Casey, I had a great Christmas. I got a gun cabinet and a shit ton of D&D stuff, so I can't complain. I have a place now to put all my ammo and my magazines and my gun cleaning kits and all that. That's a separate from my gun safe, so I can open up an entire side of my gun safe for more guns. Nova Charlie says, you have to agree, there's no choice.
I agree. The I don't know if we get Phoenix on board or not. I think Phoenix has lost a bit of this game though. I think he's gonna struggle.
You know, I think, yeah. Like, for instance, my brother-in-law, for Christmas, gave me these. Check these dice out. You know, I thought that was pretty cool. They're pretty dice. I love them. And then I got a tin of steel dice. I love it. And then I've got every 5th edition module now. There it is.
The Grooster, is that how we want to go for it, you think? I'm getting lost with the delay, Grooster, come on. So this block here, this big one, I've done back to back. Do we keep both of those or lose both of those? You like
oh.
Alright, we'll go for that.
No, Casey, I've got myself, my guns consist of an AR-15 5.56, Ruger SSR with 6-position stock, 4 grip, and oh yeah. I got this for it. Little red dot sight. Check this thing out. For those who don't know firearms, A red dot sight is not a laser. But I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a red dot that's projected in there. Now what that red dot does is it's projected onto a lens and it's reflected. Now what that does is it allows you to place that red dot wherever the bullet's going to go, and it doesn't exactly matter where your head is versus where the lining up of the rifle. So you can have a quicker shooting. This is actually smaller than I was expecting. I was actually expecting a...
That's what she said.
Long I was expecting a little bit wider of a apparatus.
That's what she said. Oh, come on, we shouldn't be doing this. This is terrible. Friday night.
But I love Bushnell. I mean, they're great. The scope I've got on my 308, which is my other gun, is a Bushnell Elite, and it's a 3.5 or 4.5 power to 30 power. I mean, that thing. You can reach out and see somebody. It's beautiful. I love it. Those are mine. I also have a .22 rifle that my dad gave me. My wife has a 30-30 Marlin lever action and a .243 Savage Trophy Hunter bolt action. And then my daughter has a .22, but she doesn't know that. There's a little, and I have a small gun safe. It's not like it's not a large one at all.
Brewster, can you try to smooth out the transition from cover to spoiler where it is attached? Oh, you mean underneath here? That to that? Or that bit there?
So
on top?
So, yeah. That may not be the PC so much as the internet connection there, Casey. Yeah, this is all needs displays. Boom. Alright. Next is going to be medical. Yeah, man, the more I think about it, I think the more you're right, that Phoenix is just lost. I don't know that he knows what he wants anymore. I forgot interior plates. Well, that's okay. Easy. Puppy cam. There's a pup.
Look, puppies. I might get my Alaskan Malamute soon.
Hell yeah.
He'd be a puppy when I get him.
Yeah. You're gonna be a big puppy, but...
Very big puppy.
Yeah, exactly. All I gotta do now is grab resources. So I'm not gonna be overly worried about it. In fact, where's my... Did I not grab a welder? Or, yeah, I didn't grab a freaking mining thing.
Groovestar, I'm kind of stuck here with this because there's not really any easy transition here that's going to look any good. In my head I can see how it could look good, but there's no block for that.
I'm gonna head down one more time and go grab interior plates.
Are you talking about these blocks either side of the centre block? So there, and there, those three. Okay, so that's where you want to merge it better. These edges, that's too big, isn't it, on the side? Should we go back to the small one? Small or large? Small or large? Which one should we go for?
Charlie, you're a champion. I'm so not here anymore.
Yeah, go back to small. Oh yeah, I did deny. I had that that one there. Like that. Does that look any good though? Can't add any more to the bottom of it. Get this bit here done first before I break any more off. Right, let's just put these on the back a second. Bracelet on the back. There we go. Goose has now got me on Steam. How can we get Goose on chat? Should I put it in Discord? Actually, that'd be a bit.
That's dangerous, Discord.
Yeah.
Because that means we get other people joining in. Which, you know, I don't mind. I guess we could go down to we could go down to Discord.
I've not heard what Goose' mic's like though, so we've got to be careful. Let's keep it as it is for now, I think, because it's going to be.
Yeah.
To us talking on our own streams as well can be a bit disorientating.
It can. That's not inaccurate.
If we're just one stream, it would probably be easier. Right, I'm going to blend from this one to that one somehow. That possibly. Block underneath would have to change, possibly. I do like that smooth cover down. I think I might just go back to the original idea. Makaz, I don't know how to say that. Makazgiet. I think that's right. Hello, Mikazkia. Bless you, Trent.
Thank you.
Mikazkia, welcome to the stream, mate. Please do like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon if you haven't already. I tend to stream every weekday. This week being a bit weird. I'm doing an extra stream right now. Gooster, it might be a good idea if you chat in the main chat, mate, because people can't see what you're saying and it doesn't come through on the stream. See if it cooled down. Yeah, Gooster, obviously ignore them blocks on the back. They're just there to hold it together. Not sure. I almost go back to the original idea. Just have one long spoil on the back and take that down nice and smooth again. I think that'd look better than anything we're doing here. I'll just try one thing here and see what it looks like, and then good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. Read that block carefully. Yep.
Yep, Nova Charlie, you take it easy.
Take care, Nova. Cheers for joining us. Yeah, that done it no good. They get along, but it'll keep them worse, I think. Weird now. The one on the side doesn't matter too much because it's kind of like how a spoiler would typically work. I'm not too worried about that bit underneath.
I'll be right back, guys.
Catch you in a sec, mate. I think Trent hasn't muted himself on mine. Yeah, Trent. Ooh, did Trent go? What was a bit of a few saves gone. Okay, let's try that again. Very careful with deleting. Okay, let's grab that block. Anybody on Trent's stream as well? Can you tell is he still streaming? Needs to be wider at the back, that looks silly. Yeah, let's right there bulging out. Let's start bulging out here. Like that. Perhaps maybe even go as far as to use one of these. Oh, well, you ought to put symmetry on. Yeah, Trent. Yeah, hello. You alright? Or has he muted us as well? Hang on.
No, you're fine. I was AFK for a second. How you doing?
Oh yeah, I think you muted yourself earlier, but I could still hear you talking, so I had to mute you on TeamSpeak, and then I forgot I had, so I brought you back and I couldn't hear you, so I was wondering if you'd gone.
No, I was talking to my father-in-law. I muted my stream, but that was it.
Yeah.
Casey, that's a bad thing to be running out of coffee. The fuck? Speaking
I
of,
do fancy a coffee, actually.
more coffee.
Where's my PA when I need him?
Right? No, we have a snowblower, right?
You make coffee with it?
No, but it stopped working, so we have to send it in to get it repaired.
Hmm.
And the fact that our snowblower is not working and it's snowing is kind of detrimental to our driveway.
Yeah.
In getting vehicles in and out. And before you think, oh, you know, it's just a little snow. No. I live in Montana. When it snows, we can get upwards of 3 feet of it. Easy. So. Alright. Solar's working. Batteries will be fully charged in 4 hours.
I couldn't carry it away now, aren't I?
How's your little rover going?
It's taking over. I wanted to go on something else, but it's got carried away. It's my little rover's getting a bit bigger, which I'm a bit worried about. But I think I'm getting under control here. Grooster has awesome ideas, Problem is, I'm having to try not to go to them because it's taken over. I don't want to do this too much on this, but I don't know. I like it and I don't like it.
Gotcha.
I should have put Cemetery on before I did that. I might just stick with this, and I've got a feeling I might change some colours. Let's go for...
The benefits of being where I'm at, I need a little bit of platinum for the next drill. For my Uber drill. So I made a smaller drill, and I'm grabbing some platinum because I'm right next to it. I'm going to place it in the assembler. Well, I'm going to replace it in the refinery. It's going to refine. And then I'm going to assemble. Alright.
Do I like this? Do I like this?
Sourdough bread rolls. I had them last night with the amazing roast. But, there we go. Alright.
Right, I think I'm going to go with that now. Brewster, on the rear wing, do I go for this dropped side or this little side? Which one, dropped or little? Drop side. Okay, I couldn't make mine up on that one, so I'll go with that.
Go for it, Casey. Pirate yourself some coffee.
Let's get some colouring and done, and then start getting this duplicated across the other side. I better leave that in place until I've done the other side as well. Okay, so start making these blocks match. Right. That's up on the back, okay. Do I put a block lower? I don't think I can place a block any lower. I was tried to do that angle on it, but it wouldn't let me. Yeah, I want to put that on it, but you can't because the wheel's in the way. Don't think I can make the shocks any higher than they already are. That's alright. There's another way of doing that.
Shit.
I can't take the wheels off. You can't remove the wheels to shoot them off, or delete it, I suppose. And then I won't be able to put the wheels back on, I think. Like that, you mean? Let's see if I can do it this way.
You know what?
Can't now because the floor's in the way. The piston on the back, and I don't think that's even going to work either.
They're shooting through the... I'm not fucking with them. Not if they're shooting through the stone.
The right, left 2, isn't it? Add wheel. Calm. That blocks in the way. That's a big no then. And the song No No No's playing. Wow. It was not meant to be a pun, but it kind of happened. Right, I think I'm going to have to leave that as it was. I can't add the wheel still. Okay, it might be because it's not high enough off the floor. I think I've got an issue here. Put a piston slightly higher, so let's put one there. That'll work. To reverse. Okay, let's get rid of that before I get too much clang. So you're building this base at the moment, Trent?
Yeah.
Probably do that when I come to do the frog, because I've got to put the hydrogens on. So I'll finish this road vehicle and then I'll come on and do the frog.
Sounds good.
Left 2, add a wheel, see if this works. No, can't add it, so that block is still in the way. But it's not the ground this time, it's definitely that that block. The wheels should add. Oh, it's not adding still. Why are you not adding? Is it because of that now? I've got a feeling it's because of that as well.
No. Go lay down.
Guess it could even be the piston then, couldn't it? Get rid of that one and that one first. Oh, hang on, that one. Bit of a problem if I reattach a wheel after it's broken off. Ah, there it was. Let's get any block in that plane.
Alright.
Yes, because it's in case it wants to be a steering block, that would be in the way. Let's do that back on and then lower it again. Got that it needs to be lowered really.
Well, there you go, Casey.
There we are. Let's get the other side built the same. This middle block needs to be changed though as well. possibly go for that, or I could go for that. I think that'll work better, wouldn't it?
So, do you think Phoenix would be on board with a competitive? Do you think that's going to be the change he needs to?
Might do. I don't know really. Whether we'd make it on or not. I mean, would we do this over as a series?
I was thinking more like a free-for-all if you have got time. I was going to use it as my new main stream, because it is going to be a survival series.
Whether he's got time for it, for one.
Well, I know he's got time for it, because, you know, he's Phoenix. He's always got time.
Really?
No. I had trouble saying that with a straight face. I don't know. I mean, it would be up to him.
Let's see what we can do. Otherwise, it'll just be you and me. Otherwise.
Well, you, me, Nova, Charlie.
All right. So a number of us then.
Yeah.
So say like what, one off, just one single stream.
No, I'm thinking like a series.
Series, yeah.
Yeah. You know, like something like I know you got your survival stream every Thursday. This would be something I would do every day.
Yeah, I'd have to be like once a week in the afternoons or something.
Because this server is what it would be. I gotta get the most out of my server. You know what I mean?
You have multiple saves on it, can't you?
Yeah, but I don't feel like messing around with the freaking config every time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to look into mine and see if there's a way of easy switching between saves, because it's a bit of a faff trying to change it. Get this block the right way each time. Right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the damage to these solars? Oh, damn. Total. The solars are a total loss.
You got attacked when you wasn't expecting it, eh?
Yep.
Are you on a survival at the moment?
Yep.
Ah, right. So what's the point of me joining you to build? I'm doing creative.
Yeah, I can always F3 promote you. You can have creative tools.
Oh, true. True, yeah. A little bit of an F1 feel about it, this car now.
Wow, that was a lag spike.
So this week's survival Friday.
Yeah.
You're heading down, aren't you? You just joined us, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm already down. But like I said, instead to avoid stepping on toes, I might depart from you guys.
Are you building outposts anyway?
Yeah,
Outposts.
that's what I'm thinking. Is I'm gonna do an outpost, and that way I'm not stepping on your guys' toes, but we're there for support. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd be a little bit easier than supporting from space. I will eventually make my way back up there. But that's after I build a few ships.
Hmm. Weird going on here. Oh no, it's there as well. Duke. Use a bit of colouring now. Decide whether I'm going to do white down the middle or not. Suppose I could do. Up a little bit.
Yeah, I lost all my solar energy. That hurts.
Maybe I shouldn't do it on the wing. A bit weird on the wing. The light, yeah, I suppose I can't make mind up if I should do these that colour or not. I suppose it should be really, shouldn't it? So go to that white, that white, that white. Yeah, I suppose it works.
There we go. It's progress.
Let's sort that rear light out again. Oh, hang on, I need to go up there, do I? There you go. Red 113. Come on, you worked earlier. Actually, when I start moving. Ah, edit then.
What do I need for solar cells? Nickel and silicone.
That's another point as well. I might work on the old charts for parts. Adam started on it, didn't he? I might stick it all online.
I could have swore I put an ore detector on here. And I did. Just not on this save.
Alright, let's drop it down. Make it lower, I think. Gonna slide anywhere. I've got the option to make it high if I need to. Ride the back around, brakes, floor it, go forwards. Yeah, it handles quite nice. Let's use a brake to stop the slide. I can stop the slide like that. Yeah, it works. Almost like a real car. It does look like an RC car actually. Yeah, Greaser just said that my little car looks like an RC car, and it does, it really does.
That is a very odd movie quote, Casey.
I have to do a little racing series with these now. Attempts to put the top speed up now. Let's go unlimited a second and see what it's like. Whoa, that's nuts.
That was closer.
Can't get to go straight now, it's too much power. Okay, straight line, ready, go. Oh. Turn. Yeah, it doesn't want to turn too well. Whoa. Let's hope that's coming back on screen now. More traction could be good. It might end up doing backflips though. Be pretty cool seeing it so low. It does so much speed though. Okay, let's stick the traction up then. Then I've got the front and rear at different settings for a reason. Do the fronts at like full friction. Yeah, full friction. Oh, actually, you know what? I've done the. The rear should be lowish, but that's got the power to it, hasn't it? Go 50 on the rear for friction. Whoa. It covers though. Suddenly grabs. I think the wheels come off. That's what I didn't want to happen.
What'd you do?
Oh, it wants to flip over. I've got friction up high, so it just grabs when it turns instead of sliding.
Gotcha.
Mess around with the settings on the wheels trying to get something that works. Fronts need to have high friction. I need to drop that down a little bit though. I think it's a bit too much. And the power on the front not so bad. The rears need to have less friction, but they've got too much already. Let's drop that down to 35.
Iron and gold. Alright. Oh, nickel. Perfect.
200. You can't do 200% friction. Only 100. So I want to slide, but get. There you go. I think I got it. You see, it wants to grab occasionally because I've got the shocks down nice and low. That's alright now. kind of getting to a control slide, but not quite. So forwards, left, throttle, too much. It's weird, it snaps around. I think it's because the front's got too much friction. Front has too much. Let's draw it down to 60. There's snap, stop, it's just stops all of a sudden. Whoa, why does it do that? Interesting. See, just flipped over. Great. We flipped it. And broke the wings off. One side. That's interesting, it shouldn't have been able to do that. I suppose, yeah, I suppose if it was on the edge it could have done. Yeah, a little bit sticks out, so that was possible. Ah, bugger. Oh wow, that's a bit smashed up at the back, isn't it? Fix those bits and replace the bits that are missing. Damaged. Okay, let's fix that. Yeah, we'll fix it and blueprint it, I think. I think the setting's almost there. It snaps now. It's really snappy. I need to turn that down a little bit. Problem with friction, if you put too much friction, it just wants to grab when you go sideways. But then if you turn it down too much, you go sideways too much and can't get traction back. A vicious circle. I need to raise this now so I can do that as well. I definitely have to have the friction down, because otherwise when it's up in the air it's going to roll over.
Right straight into the gold. Awesome.
Did I put the inner on? I didn't put the inner on that, did I? Needed. Oh, hello. Oh no, that's not good. Did it wrong way around this way. Oh, okay, it looked like it was damaging. Yeah, that's good.
There we go.
Alright, let's call this no buggy at the moment. It needs to be changed. So I've got frog, and now I'm going to be gecko. I don't know why, but just gecko sounds good.
Well, if it climbs really well, it makes sense.
Well, it should climb pretty well. Not really that useful, this vehicle. It's just kind of, I don't know.
A fun vehicle.
Yeah. Hang on, propulsion. Oh, that's right. 30% to the front, friction 25. Let's turn that down again to 20. Dampening 100%, strength 14, rod offset. Maybe we should have the strength on the front a little less. We can dig in. And the rear Friction down to 15 maybe.
Alright. There's nickel, there's gold.
How low is that? It's pretty low. The front is now a lot higher, even though I told it to. Am I getting the front and rear mixed up here? Steering, that's the front, that's right. I put the strength down to 8%. It's sticking up in the air. Handbrake on. No. Interesting, why is it not doing that? Oh, I didn't do the rip. That's why. Silly. Right, friction, strength 8, that's right, in the rear. Back to 14. The front should have a bit more give in it.
Nickel, iron, gold again.
Yeah, so the front sway a bit more now. It's a bit more manageable, and I've got no top speed limit on either, which I need to put on a bit, I think. That should then be it. Actually, this is manageable. It's sliding a lot, but I can kind of get it roughly going the way I want to go. It does feel a little out of control though, like I'm going pretty fast right now and can't do much about it. Kind of going in the direction it wants me to go. Spin it around, come on.
I just started searching, Casey, it's alright.
I'm full throttle in the opposite direction I'm actually going. Oh, and I'm spinning around. I haven't just damaged the back of this. Adam! Welcome to stream, mate. Glad you can make it. I thought you was out all day today. Adam, feel free to join the old TeamSpeak if you're up to it and able. We are also on Trent's stream as well, so you'll be on both of us. Yeah, the sideways drifting actually, I'm doing 35 meters per second sideways.
That's actually pretty impressive, man.
Yeah. I'm actually sliding sideways. Can you see my stream at the moment?
No, I'm focusing on flying stuff.
Grooster said, please save it before it gets wrecked. That's a good point. Alright, no problem. I'll catch you later probably, Adam, if you're going to be on chat then. But if you're watching the stream for now, it's cool. I'm just thinking what I should do with this. I should better save it like this. Let's blueprinted.
There you go.
I better put a top speed on it, really, don't I?
So I'm thinking I'm gonna do. Really, all I'm gonna do is scout around a little bit today, guys. In survival, find ores. Grab some ores I know I'm going to need for sure, like silicone. But I'm thinking here, after I find some silicone and grab some, I'm going to flip over to a Build-A-Fleet. I'm getting really excited to do it, and I was telling Beardy on his stream, I've got a little bit of a jump start on Build-A-Freak.
Build-A-Freak?
Yeah.
That sounds like a different type of thing.
Yeah, totally. Build a fleet. I built a total of 5 different craft. Small ships, but they're going to be what dictates the mission of the fleet. The constraints that the fleet has to make. Like, the first Build a Fleet series, it had to have been within a specific aesthetic design. That's only part of it this time. Each ship has to be able to enter and exit the atmosphere under its own power. They also have to operate in a lunar gravity. So they have to be able to fly in vacuum under gravitational load. I don't even think this ship is capable of flying under gravitational load. It can make atmosphere and vacuum. It can transition between the two, but I don't know that it can operate under lunar gravity. I don't think it has enough ion thrusters on it, on the downward angle. In fact, I'm almost positive that it doesn't have enough.
Whoa. Nice. But yeah, I got the friction settings right now, I think.
Well, I was going to say, we definitely have iron. Shit.
Go anywhere.
The way this is laid out, I might abandon my current location and move here. I love these hollowed out donuts. They're more secure. Iron, gold, that looks like ice, which is perfect because I need some.
Oh yeah, that's it. Secret is to go front wheel drive more than rear wheel drive. Oh, they hit a tree. Pull out of it there then, because the front wheel is where it's got to go. Let the back drift around a bit. I feel like a front wheel drive car with the rear wheels on dinner trays. Just a bit of power to the back to help get the back round. Yeah, I like that, it's nice. More of a drift characteristic now. Gives that a shot. Okay, I think I got this up. I did, I made a drift plate. I made a skid plate drift, that's one.
Alright, so there is ice. And I got it.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm happy with ice. I can live with ice. I was hoping for some silicone to get those solars up and running, but I don't necessarily need them up and running right now. I can bring more solar panels and silicone from the surface, which is looking like what it's going to have to be, because I'm not going to sit here and dick around all day.
borderline with the friction on the front wheels. I think I've got it now. Oh yes, this is working well nice now. Got the friction as hard as I can get it to go without it snapping. Awesome. Good on the front wheels. Might up the top speed now. Oh, that's dangerous. That's too dangerous actually.
Oh, so ice works. I'm happy with that. We are an hour and a half in, so I might just go build a fleet.
Well, if you're going to build a fleet, I could do. I start my build a fleet there as well. That's what I'm doing basically.
Yeah.
Are you moving to single or to hosted?
I will probably be moving to single, but it'll be creative, so you should be okay. And my bandwidth is a hell of a lot better than it used to be.
Yeah.
So you should be all right. But this Build a Fleet series, I'm not going to be building a ship each stream. It's going to be a ship maybe once a week. I'm going to try to put a lot more effort into my ships than quickly throwing one together. I mean, if it's done early, it's done early, but I'm going to drop off these ores up here, and then I'm going to crank my happy ass down to the planet, and then park it, and make a note that I need some silicone for space.
Go. Okay, Gecko done. Although, you know what, I've just realised I haven't done. I need to name it all, don't I? But it's got no connectors on it, so I'm not going to bother. Okay, let's make sure I've got this done as well. I've got the hog drill thing as well, don't I? Get that. Bit that broke, let's get rid of that. Where did the attachment go? Place it down somewhere. Where did it go? Make sure I've definitely got that. Okay, so each wheel is a grid. Great. Be here for a while.
Are you trying to name each grid?
No, I'm trying to find where I put that attachment, and I'm going for the biggest grid next, and it's like taking for every single wheel.
Yep.
There's just many wheels ahead in here. It's just taking around all of them. Oh, there we go. Frog, third deck, hog 2. Hello. That's on the ground. Bits of snow buggy left over. Ah, so my drill. Did you delete my attachment by any chance?
Nope.
Oh, I've got it anyway. I can put it in somewhere. Let's grab that quickly. Oh yeah, could you let me know those values on your spotlights?
Yeah. 200 for red.
Give me a sec, give me a sec. That's right. So 200 for red.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
215 for green.
Yep.
255 for blue.
Ah, I see. Doesn't look the same as when it was next to my one. Maybe it's because it was a. Oh, I see. Yeah. Might have a little play of that and see if I can tweak it a bit different for mine. That's there.
Alrighty. There's all that. So I'm going to head down to the planet surface and then we'll flip over to build a fleet.
Yeah, there's the yellow light you get, and that's a bit of a bluer light. I'm going for that. I've gone for a slightly different approach. I've changed mine similar to yours, but it hasn't got a blue haze to it. It's a lot whiter.
Gotcha.
I basically kept the blue at full, 255, and I put the red and green at 225.
Oh, okay.
The tinge of blue to it, but you can't see the blue unless you're looking at a distance.
Right. And see, I was going for like an LED light.
Yeah.
So, for some reason, those always have a tinge of blue to me.
I've gone for a slightly cooler version of yours. Cooler as in cooler temperature.
Right. Yeah, I know what you meant.
Lower cave up. Yeah. That sounded like I was
Arrogant.
I'm way cooler than yours. Okay. Yeah, it was 1,000 times cooler than yours. There you go.
So yeah, I'm just going down to surface and
Right, I'm just sorting out my what's it called? Have I done that on there? I don't know if I did.
you know what's going to be really hard is getting this carrier that I'm going to build
Yeah.
capable of flying in atmosphere
Blimey.
and making the transition. It's that making the transition that's going to be a pain. I can get it to fly in atmosphere. I can get it to fly in space. Getting it to go from both is... That's going to be hard.
I'm just putting out my attachment because actually I might as well just drop it on the floor and do it that way. With the frog now, which is no good, so I need to drop this down.
Yeah, man, these brushed steel dice, man, they're pretty freaking sweet. I love them. They got weight to them. I was thinking about that, Casey. The problem is on a large ship, and I cite the example of the Kusanagi. On a large ship, you've only got seconds to do either. And the Kusanagi is a prime example of a carrier that's going to be a bitch to make fly in atmosphere and make the transition between the two.
Oh, what should I call this? Attach. Hog drill. Got hog drill. Is that it? Oh, I'm in then. Still there. Oh, only problem is when I connect to it, I don't think it's going to know. Double check that. Strawberry. Hog drill right at the top. Awesome. Okay, let's connect to it and see if I still have control over the functions, so I have to re-blueprint it.
Well, then, Casey, you're getting to a one-time use, and that defeats the purpose of the goal of the fleet. The goal of the fleet is to be like this ship. This ship can operate in atmosphere, in vacuum, and in between. With one extra stipulation: it has to function in the moon's gravity and moon surface. I don't know that this ship can. The other ships I've built so far can, and I will flip when I flip to build a fleet. You'll see them. I've kind of got a jump start on the build a fleet. I wanted to get the building juices going again and establish some goals. When I first started doing build a fleet, really they were my first streams. So I had no goals. I was just kind of winging it, and that was. They ended up looking nice, semi-functional, but I can do better. We all know I can do better.
Grucer says, a side note, how about a Gecko but as a jet fighter? It's not a bad idea actually. Paper is pretty good. Might have to look at that.
How's it going, Lady Freedom?
Saying that, Frog kind of is able to do that already. It's got the guns and the lift. Probably not looking like Frog anyway. I can't find what I'm doing on here. I needed the drill, the ejector, I need the connectors, and the camera as well.
And in case you guys are wondering, that tag TRCM is going to be the you kind of get an idea here. Viper, the point defense turret, Kestrel, the Falcon SA, which is that's going to be a fun one. I like the Kestrel. I would love to demonstrate that live and exactly how that's supposed to operate. And I'll get a chance.
I've actually got a slight blue tinge, so I can actually see it very slightly.
That's okay though.
Nice. Okay, let's get rid of that one because I can. Now I'll get this one. I've got the hog drill and I've got the frog, 2 separate blueprints. Awesome, and I've got my gecko. Right, I'm all good.
Sweet.
I am all sorted out now to drop into another game and put these in with the rest of the fleet to build.
Sounds good. I will be here shortly. I just hit about 1,800 meters. And I'm on my way to the base. So once I'm parked and good to go, I'll be prepared to flip.
Okie dokie, no worries.
What should be the first ship in the fleet? I mean, aside from what I've already built. I will leave that to chat. I'm thinking it should be the carrier, because, I mean...
I'm just looking at the idea that Brewster had about turning this into a fighter jet, and I'm thinking it might just happen. Really want to stick 2 massive engines on the back of this. Can.
And actually, I'm sitting here thinking about it. The Kestrel might get built here. But I think that's when we're going to do the competitive thing. I'm really starting to dig the idea of a competitive survival, Beardy. Like, it was just kind of like a winging it thought when I first brought it up, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, you know, we really need to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it'd be good.
Oof, as I'm bouncing along the bottom, what did I lose? I lost something, I'm sure of it.
Your marbles?
Those have been gone. Miraculously, I lost nothing. Weird.
Grooster, if I could do a VTOL and put the motors where the wheels are, that'd be awesome. I suppose I could, it'd just be very difficult to fly.
Not necessarily. VTOL script.
Is there such a thing? I didn't realise this went out.
VTOL script runs on controlling the rotors and all that fun stuff. So yes, it is. There is such a thing.
Ooh.
So you put the engines on rotors.
I am tempted.
And yeah, you go from there. Look it up and see if it's something you would actually be able to use. I'm flying right now, so I'm not sure.
Should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I?
Well, if you're gonna do it and build a fleet. The lack of oxygen around the ship, there's a current bug if you're too close to certain ships. It's almost like there's no atmosphere there.
Binge.
Yeah, very strange, but there's nothing I can do to fix it, so I'm not going to worry about it. I mean, it's avoidable for the most part, so...
Oh, come back! Oh, I wish it wouldn't do that. Oh, come on, turn the power off. Where have you gone? Item group reactors, great.
Alright, so I'm here. I'm going to hit up the elevator, and we're going to go up. That would be Beardy D, Freedom, and, yeah. He's pretty good at it. Alright. I'm switching.
Good at what?
Looking, finding stuff. Like, so if I said, you know, look up VTOL script, you'll find the appropriate VTOL script.
Yeah. Alright. I shall join you when you're ready.
Yep, I'm flipping the save now. Now, you guys noticed in my saves, I had build a fleet and then build a fleet survival test. That's important. It was very specifically important when I was working on my mining craft. I had to make sure my mining craft could still fly under load. You can't do that in creative.
Okay, I've just gone into workshop, put in VTOL scripts, nothing.
I will link you then. Because I'm
VTOL is spelled VTOL, isn't it?
Yep. Because I'm subscribed to it, so it's not...
Is it actually the script, or is it something with a script in it?
It's an actual script. View my profile, workshop items, subscribed items, Expanse, Kusanagi, automatic solar panels, fleet command, eyes just got clear, Snowfox, TRC, Keen collection, Leo Station, TRC, Viper, Dung Beetle, TRC crap. God, who does this TRC bullshit? Plane parts, solar alignment, circuit for soft composed planet, cleanup.
I'm not finding it here in scripts, it's weird.
It'll be easier if I just, at this point, place a programmable block and...
Yeah, do that. I'll meet you in the game.
Edit. Browse workshop.
You in game now?
Yep. Oh, I thought I had it. Oh! Rotor Thruster Manager.
Ah, there you go.
It's Whips. It's one of Whip's scripts.
Okay, I think I might have shoved that one thinking about it.
Well, it'll be linked in TeamSpeak.
That's the one. Alright. Let's get this done. Respawn.
So, to catch you guys up on what I was kind of doing when I was doing Build a Fleet, or what I've done so far in Build a Fleet, we have the TRCM Kestrel. Now, this thing is very, very mission-oriented. It's not a combat vessel per se, it is a utility vessel with a very specific mission of dropping off point defense turrets. So the idea is the carrier would warp into a system, would do a quick scan, some scout vessels would go and find a place that would set up a base. The Kestrel, or several Kestrels, will fly down into an area and drop off turrets. Now, the reason why I've got it blueprinted is to maintain a flow of work. The blueprints are projected on the Kestrel specifically, or by the Kestrel specifically. They would fly over large ship welders. The turrets get welded up real quick, fly out, drop off, come back, weld up, fly off, drop off, back and forth. It keeps the mission time cycled appropriately. It is capable of flying in vacuum, atmosphere, and in the lunar gravitational field. So it'll fly on the moon, it'll fly in atmosphere, it'll fly in vacuum. That's the Kestrel. Yeah.
Could you F3 me into a faction, please?
I will, yes. Promote, 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 promote. You're good to go, buddy.
Cool.
The Viper is... it's a personal ship, really, is all it is. It doesn't even really have any cargo that I know of. So this will be your light scout ship. Really, that's all it's going to be. It's just a little light scout ship. Cheap to manufacture, cheap to replace. Then we have the Falcon S, which is an... it doesn't meet the requirements of the fleet per se, because it cannot fly in atmosphere. Nor can it fly on the moon. And same goes for the Kestrel, or the Falcon SA. It'll fly in atmosphere, it'll fly in vacuum, but I don't know that it'll fly on the lunar gravity. Yeah, let me turn off turrets.
Do the faction?
Yeah, go ahead and join the faction.
Oh, I didn't put auto set. Okay. Is there one? Space Spiders and Space Pirates?
No, there isn't one yet.
I'm apparently the leader of the Space Spiders.
Alright, so let's click on factions, create, build a, tags, BAF, name, build a fleet, accept everyone. Alright, there we go. Build a gunship and call it the Jackal. See, I've already got that. But it's an atmosphere only. So, I haven't tested the Falcons yet in their capacity to fly in 0G. Or, not in 0G, but in lunar gravity. And I don't know how I would get it to the point where I could get them to fly in lunar gravity. I might have to remove these blocks here and place some more ions and hope. But otherwise, they do great. They fly atmosphere and space. This... ooh.
No, I was about to say I was pasting, but let's say.
Yep. This is, what is it? It's the, oh, I call it the mole here. So, the mole, well, it's a mole. It's a drilling ship. Again, 0G and atmosphere, and can go both, but it also can fly in lunar gravity. So multi-role operational or multi-operational ships. Kestrel flies Mooner. It flies. So really, what I need to do is I need to bring these three, the center three, up to snuff with the outer two. Rad is a Tim, basically, but he's a Tim for Mooner and vacuum only. Vacuum and vacuum with gravity. VacGrav. I gotta find an acronym that works for that. So that's what we're going to go with right now. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to change the name of the stream, and then we'll actually kick this off.
And as for mine, just pace of the car in space and atmospheric vehicle in space, because that makes sense, but I'll be converting them both to be space able, basically. This VTOL script thingy. That'll be Trent. Oh, they're upside down. Or maybe I am. That's 10 in space, isn't it? Right, that's going to be easy one to do. Let's get this one done first. So I like this idea that Grooster gave me about making this into a Jetfire, but it'll be a space one. Very lightweight, space capable fighter. VTOL. On the center. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's 4 high, isn't it? That's right. Let's take it down here. Yeah, let's do this symmetrically. Later, once I figure out what they're going to be. And a rotor on here, I think. Bar's gone. Probably important to get this 0 facing up. Far over to here. $70, $90, it's opposites of each other, right. Being as it's space, I'm going to have to hydrogen these up. Or ion them. Perhaps I should make an atmospheric one then. Atmospheric fighter, and use that one as a space fighter. Do hydrogen, it's going to burn a lot. I could do hydrogen, I can make that as advanced rotor and have these angled. Hydrogens, or make the ions for direction and put hydrogen on the back for power, for speed. Maybe. Advanced rotor, let's go for that. massive things. Great. That's really going to look good, isn't it? Very nice to still got the rotor head there. This is not going to work, is it, with advanced rotor? I have to go for ions, I think. Maybe large ions. But then it's going to be no good in atmosphere, is it? It's going to look bad, real bad. Really, really bad. Stupid bad. But I might just do it just for concept to see if it'll work. Stupid bad.
And I'm back.
Gooster's off to pick the missus up. Catching a bit, Gooster. I started doing the VTOL idea on the jet fighter, but it's going to have to be atmospheric, I think, because doing ions on VTOL is a bit stupid, and hydrogen's not going to work. It's going to be stupid and cumbersome, so I think it's going to have to be atmospherics.
Gotcha.
Which might have to do another day.
Another day, huh?
Yep, I'm doing frog. I want to do frog as hydrogen. So I think it'd be a good idea if I put a frog next to a frog.
Maybe.
So I can, well, that way I can change one. If I delete a bit, I can still see what it was like before. So I want to try and keep it looking the same.
Fair enough.
That's just pasting in.
Alrighty. Well, I'm hoping some of the changes I'm making now are going to make one of these ships lunar capable. I'm going to take the Viper out to the moon. I've got a testing bed out there that
If I make mine hydrogen, then it will cover it all, but I ought to substitute with some iron, don't I? I mean, all of your ships here, you're capable of doing all, aren't they? Atmospheric and space.
Yeah.
You have the large atmospherics and ions, and the ions are fast. Large ions, so yeah, you have to worry about, because you combine the ions and the. I need to do hydrogen, do I really? Get some ions on, I'm good.
Yeah. I mean, that's in theory. You should test it out, but.
I know that my current setup with atmospheric will get me up to speed really quickly, head me towards space, but I just need to have that transition then. So if I get a couple of large ions on the back, and then make sure I've got a few in each direction, I should be good.
Yeah, in theory.
I need to get 2 large ions on the back, basically.
Well, it works. Barely, but it works.
It's on the moon, yeah?
Yeah, I'm on the moon right now. I'm testing the Viper on the moon. I added a couple more ion engines and... Well, it's not crashing, so I gotta take my victories. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now I know for a fact that the Viper will run in atmosphere, in vacuum, and according to this test, the Viper will also work on the moon. So, Loongrav, there you go. Congrats! Oh, hey, I got a Kestrel here. I'll show you guys how the Kestrel operates. Alright, so we'll say that this is a large ship or base. Keen. Really, Keen? You're gonna fuck it up for me? Oh. No, it's not Keen's fault. It won't weld if the merge blocks aren't on. So there we go. And now we have a Kestrel with turrets. And then it'll fly out to any location. And lay out its point defense turrets. And since this thing can fly in vacuum, Lune Grav, or atmosphere, that's a wide variety of places that can set up a point defense grid relatively quickly, because now all I'd have to do is fly over, land, turn on my projector, and go again. So that's the Kestrel, ladies and gentlemen. That's its goal. That's its mission. Simple, but effective. The Viper, I want to add a couple more engines. It feels a little sluggish on takeoff, and we can't have sluggish. That's a bit better.
Well, I'm having some fairly good luck right now with my converting this to work in space. I've not deleted anything as such, I'm more adding things, and it's working quite nice.
There we go. Well, the Viper does work. I'm happy with that.
Is there a waypoint on the moon, or antenna or something I can head towards?
Do you want to test it?
Oh, I see where you are roughly, yeah. Oh, that's not you, is it? The moon, where is the moon? Somewhere over there.
Yeah, I can give you a...
Well, when I'm ready for it, I'm not ready for it yet, so...
Okay. Okay. So... Control C, F10, Viper, TRCM Viper, replace with clipboard. Alright, that's up to date. That runs. Falcon SA. Since you're the one that really needs to work in all environments, we're going to be the one to modify you.
Yes, it would stay connected. Okay, fingers crossed here.
That poses a problem. Kind of a big problem, actually. Alright, well, let's take it over. Well, it's not crashing. So I suppose that's something. It's crashing. Not enough downward thrust to keep it from crashing. I need more downward thrust. Well. No, I can't go there.
Well, I've got ions on in all directions, I believe. I've got 4 smalls for upward thrust, 4 smalls for downward thrust, 5 smalls for braking, and 2 large for acceleration. That's on ions, and all the atmospheric is exactly the same as I had before.
Gotcha.
So I think I'm going to be okay.
Well, your first test is to take it down to the planet and find out.
The planet should... Oh yeah, of course. Alright, let's give that a go. What should I name this? Interstellar Frog.
Crazy Frog.
You know what? That's not a bad one. Crazy Frog. Crazy Frog is the one that can go everywhere because it's crazy. Okie dokie. I won't name everything yet until I know this works.
Well,
Okay, all the ions.
that's not bad. It's actually working fairly well. I'm in the Falcon and it's actually running on the moon fairly well.
So what's the gear? If it works on the planet, it should work on the moon?
Not necessarily. The planet uses atmospheric engines. The moon has no atmosphere.
But it has gravity.
But it has gravity. That's why I'm over here testing.
What gravity has it got?
0.25 G.
Ooh, yeah. I might have troubles with that, mightn't
Well, the Falcon can hover on 8 ion engines pointing down. Not well, but it can. I increased it past that, and that's small ions.
Hmm.
So, I mean, I increased it a bit past that, and it's working just fine. Oh.
Okay, let's give this a go. Blueprint this over before it crashes.
Alright. Well, I really don't care about the Falcon S so much. That's just going to be a straight up space fighter. So this one can stay as it is. Bye, dude.
Well, I'm heading down to the planet.
So you're going to fly... why not just copy paste it on the planet's surface and then fly it up? That way it's a one-way trip.
That's a good idea. Just testing my brakes, which are terrible.
So, all of my ships now are capable of flying on the moon, in vacuum, and on the Terra planet. So now we need a large ship. Come on, chat. Throw something at me. What are we building? Build a fleet. Should probably change the name of the stream to Build a Fleet.
Dockyard to build the fleet in. Wow, this is taking some time to slow down. I'm gonna need to put some bigger engines for brakes. I'll just change them on the back to one large one. Gonna look a bit silly though.
Survival Modded Episode 2, or Season 2, Episode 14 with Build a Fleet Part .5. Heavy Attack Frigate. The Heavy Attack Frigate. Well, what would denote a Heavy Attack Frigate, Casey? Come on.
Right.
Are we talking just heavy because of weaponry? Are we talking heavy because it weighs a metric shit ton? Are we talking heavy because it looks badass? You're gonna have to denote, what does heavy attack frigate mean? Heavily armed with light armor.
Go. What speed seems to be 99.84.
On the way up?
Yeah.
What's your altitude?
I've just hit. Well, yeah, I can't see altitude. Why can't I see altitude? Must be about 4,000.
Okay.
I'm now dropping at 5,000 on 82, 89. I'm going straight up, but I'm trying that out first. What altitude does ions really kick in?
Large ions work at almost every altitude, but they really come into their own about 8 to 10k.
I'm at 6.6. I'm down to 30 meters a second. So
you're not going to make it. Nope. Well, you might, but it won't be pretty.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm about to hit 0 meters per second. That's 7,000.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not even going to make 7,000. 6.49. 6949. I'm now falling backwards.
Yep.
Okay, let's go to vertical.
What kind of weaponry should we focus on for our fleet? I mean, I guess we should have a combination of vanilla weaponry. Actually, I'm probably going to run the modded weaponry. There's no reason not to. They're interchangeable. But remember, this thing's also got to fly in atmosphere and function in atmosphere. It's also got to fly and function on the moon. So thank you, Keen, for half blocks. They really make a big difference.
They do. One of the biggest improvements they did to the game for ages. Well, I'm now at a 45-degree angle, holding forward and up. I'm holding speed past 5,000.
Alright.
So basically, if I had 4 small thrusters on the rear, I should be able to go vertical. Well, forwards vertical.
Right.
It's holding speed, no problem. I'm picking up speed now past 6,500.
The one I'm using is CMD Bobs, and the reason why is because of, well, I mean, they're solid weapons on top of their range. So like this dual large ship cannon turret, it's massive. Make no mistake. Right? And this is the one I'm going to use for this ship. In symmetry. It's also got a 1 kilometer, 125 range. Alright.
Oh, I just realised I'm heading down now.
You are falling down.
Yeah, how'd that just happen? I didn't even realise I'd dropped speed.
I don't know. A parabolic arc?
Yeah, possibly. Pair of something. Bit annoying.
And with these mounting system, the way I built it, if you do load it into a vanilla server, you can still put vanilla weaponry on. Which is important to me, really.
I didn't miss what happened then. I was reaching 100 meters per second and I thought I was going up, and then in 1 minute I realised I've dropped altitude. Range 1.
You got me, man.
You might be right there, it might have been parabolic arc.
Exactly. You know, I want... That's the other thing with the build a fleet. I want people to be able, and this has been a thing I've been adamant about, anybody to download these ships and use them on any server. You know, that's the goal. I want Beardy to go, you know, Trent had a good military design with these ships. I'm gonna pull one out. You know what I mean? While he's on somebody's public server. Huh?
Push it.
Don't push it?
Mate.
Don't push it? Don't push my luck? I gotta stroke my own ego somehow, right? Now,
That's a good spot.
I want to do siege weaponry on the front, but I don't see that happening with a small ship, small ship, small ship.
What was that just broke off?
There we go. Just gives it a little bit of definition. Alright. So here's the front end anyway, so far.
Let's give this a try now.
It hasn't earned a name yet, Casey. It hasn't earned a name until it completes its mission at least once. That's the trick.
Vertical tests aren't going so good again.
I'm sorry.
I just can't get out of the Earth's gravity field very well. We're 9,000 meters and I'm now doing 10 meters per second.
It is not easy to do. I found the large ions perform the best. But even they're not a guarantee.
Oh, I just literally hit like 2 meters a second and now I'm picking up speed. Oh no, that's because I'm falling backwards.
I hate that.
Oh man.
Do I got it? Did I got it? No, I'm falling.
I don't know, I might just go hydrogen.
Hydrogen's even harder, man.
Really?
Yeah, because now you gotta compensate for the tank. And in the design. You know.
Perhaps I should just go for vertical takeoff for space. Yeah, I think I might have to go for 4 large ions vertical. Or how, but
Carefully.
yeah.
It's the first test that tells me if I'm even going to keep the design there, Casey. That's essentially what the first test is about. Is this design even worth a damn? Like, I'm still not even sure. I think I have enough, so far, thrusters in each direction for its current weight. Now, as soon as I want to add, like, cargo and, you know, other components to it, that's going to change everything.
Gonna paste something in quickly.
Yep. Huh? I think this is more or less going to be the shape of it, so... The cool thing about this is once this is done, and if it works, it has dictated what the rest of the fleet should look like. Here we go. I'm liking it.
Well, I'm on vertical, just starting to lose speed at 7,500. Come on, sure the irons are kicking.
Are you using large or small ion?
Large. A bit of a combination, but I've got large on the vertical.
How many?
Two large, 4, 5, 6 small. I'm now picking up speed at 10,000 meters. I went down to 70 meters per second, then I picked up again, and this is just vertical only. If I go 45 degrees, I should do it easily.
Yeah.
I think I might go with that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm good. Let's head it back down and try 45 degrees.
There we go.
Seven small and 2 large on vertical, 1 large and 4 small on horizontal. Up here. Ew. There's that area though, isn't there, when you're between like what, 6 and 9, 10,000 kilometers, where you can't actually stop yourself. If you wanted to stay in space, it wouldn't hold it.
Can or can't?
Well, it's starting to slow down, but yeah, trying to hold yourself in space at altitude.
Ah.
Hang on, I'm managing to hold myself at 45-degree angle at about 5,000 meters. Yeah, 5,000 meters. So if I now press both, I should go straight up. Yep. See if I can creep up and hold myself there. I'm just edging up occasionally and trying to see if I can hold myself at that height.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, pretty much 6,000 meters I can hold myself there, that's cool. I think I'm alright actually. Field test would be about 8,000 to 9,000. Right, 7,000, see if you can do it there. Yeah, it's holding itself at 7,200. Okay, let's carry on some more. Oh, it's slow to pick up now. 7,000.
God, I'm hoping that this is going to be enough thrust. I doubt it, though.
I'm gonna head to the moon and see how I do there.
Alrighty.
I think I'm gonna struggle though. 7,500, I'm struggling to get up to 10 meters per second. Oh no, over 10 meters per second. That's from a standing start. Oh, yeah, 8,200. It's starting to lose speed. Oh, hydrogen's tempting. It's just tanks, isn't it?
There's a challenge, there's a design challenge of doing just atmosphere and ion. But the payoff is worth it. Because now you don't have to worry about hydrogen, you don't have to worry about ice, you don't have to worry about nothing like that. You just go.
Yeah. Well, from a standstill start at 7,500, I've managed to get to 8.5, it's picking up speed again. So, I think that's alright.
From a standstill start at that, yeah, that's...
Oh, actually, sorry, I'm going down. I just noticed the altitude counting down now. God damn it. When's that going to start slowing me down? I'm going to have a run up past the 8 to 9,000 or 8 to 10,000 mark. I've got to be got some speed already to be able to get past it. Let's get some speed going. Nose dive, pull out.
Why is my brain farting? There it is.
Okay, 45-degree angle at top speed. See if I can make it now. Should be able to. Past 9,000, 80 meters per second, 9.5, 78 meters per second, come on. I should be able to pick up speed any second. 10,000, and I'm picking up speed. Awesome. Right, where's that moon gone? Over there.
I really do not like how this thing's looking, but... like, at all. I'm about to delete it. There's no redeeming feature on this thing whatsoever.
What size is the hydrogen tank on a small ship?
3x3.
I might just do it. I might. I don't know. I don't liking all these thrusters all over my ship. My ship design doesn't lend itself nicely to tons of thrusters, whereas I think I could quite easily get tanks in.
If you have the space for tanks, you have the space for thrusters.
Yeah, but it's what I mean is lining thrusters up with. Like, my design's very much sticking thrusters out on arms, isn't it? Whereas with a tank, you don't tend to do that. I don't know.
Tank, you actually have more limited design options.
Well, don't forget my front thrusters, those massive ones. They can be replaced with hydrogen and have a tank on top of each of them.
Yeah, but now you're also limited on fuel time. And flight time.
If I can give a tank to each thruster,
you may still not make it.
Yeah. Where I got to now, I've got to the point where if I go any more thrusters, it's just no point in having the ship because it's going to look naff.
Well, if you can make atmosphere, you don't need more thrusters.
Yeah, but I'm not going to land on the moon with this.
Are you sure?
I've got a feeling I'm not going to. Don't know how the planet's gravity yet. If I take off the upper thrust and go forwards, I'll slow right down. It's not.
Like I said, 3 down thrusters ion should be plenty. Alright, that's not so bad.
Oh, I've got vertical now. I'm just trying to break through the planet gravity at 0.15 at the moment.
Holy crap!
What's happened?
I redeemed it. The almost beyond redemption is actually pretty nice looking all of a sudden. I still need to put jump drive, at least 1, reactors,
I might give it a go with the hydrogen, I don't know.
Yeah, do what you're gonna do, man.
I just really don't like all these ions and atmosphere everywhere.
I hear you.
I'll keep this on so far, I'll try it and I'll compare them to each other and see how they go.
Well, you're gonna get better performance out of the hydrogen, but your fuel is gonna be cut. I mean, that's your range is cut automatically, being hydrogen.
Yeah, it's the problem. Welcome back, Rooster. You missed me adding more bits and pieces to this. I'm trying to make the frog able to leave the atmosphere, which it's doing now, but I'm not liking the look of it with all these thrusters on it. Thinking of trying hydrogen out as well.
I'm trying to dissuade him from it because, well, that's what I do. I play devil's advocate.
Groovestar, he's a bad comedian. He says, I guess you could call your overall experience frustrating. As in frustrating. Yeah, bad, wasn't it?
I was starting to get respect for the man, but it's gone. I hate puns.
Well, I'm free of gravity anyway. Oh, and there's a raiding station 14 kilometers away from me. That was good. Get away from that. Oh, I think raiding station is chasing me. I better come to a stop quickly and
It's not. Raiding stations don't chase.
aren't they? Oh, okay. It's just I'm getting away from it, it's getting close to me. Stop, stop, stop. Right. Get out of there. Like that. Yep. Yeah, let's now go and find.
This thing's almost a Corvette. It is a Corvette over a frigate, but it's a place to start.
Oh, it's good 8603, is that you? Weird shape thing.
Yeah, probably. I'm not actually a fan of how it's looking.
Yeah, it has a certain look about it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's about to get scrapped, really.
Okay, let's get back over to my frog.
Just not liking it. Too boxy.
This one next to it. I'm just gonna paste something in quickly.
Yep.
Grooves just says it's Christmas lighting up. It was Christmas, not anymore. Bar humbug. Right, I'm just going to paste something else in. And then I can start changing it into a hydro. Yeah, it compares. He said that about 15 minutes ago, apparently. Never mind. What are you doing right now? Just building on yours?
Yeah, like I said, I'm not actually happy with how it looks. I've made better looking things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you've got a bit of creative block, haven't you, mate?
I just think this looks like crap.
Anyway. I've lost track of where everything is. There we go.
Well, I am not beyond, obviously, deleting it and starting over. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm going to step away from the keyboard for 2 seconds. Going to go visit a certain room. But I have got my stream on there and feel free to talk. And I'll shoot back in a second.
Freaking caller go. Sorry about that. I watched my kid just walk off with the dog, and she's holding onto the collar like it's, you know, the dog's in trouble.
No.
Don't need that.
Go back in a sec.
Yep. it looked like crap. There we go, now we're getting somewhere.
Right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Needed that. Streaming for 5 hours, or 5.25 hours, so. Right. I'm gonna hydrogen this thing.
Alright.
And try not to destroy it. Potentially it could look very good, but it could also be terrible.
It'll be hydrogen, so it'll be terrible.
At least I'm giving it a try.
It'll be hydrogen. It'll be terrible.
I need to connect this to other parts temporarily so that it doesn't fall apart. Let's use that block. That's not likely to get taken off. Okay, that'll hold that together. Now, I'm going to need to use large thruster. Too low really, it's a bit too high. I don't know, let's go for that there. I'll burn holes in the floor wherever I land, same problem. Go one higher, that's fine. Rig that up through there probably. Okay, conveyor. And hydrogen tanks. Oh, horrible nasty things. Them hydrogen tanks aren't 3x3.
They're not?
No, they're 5x5.
Oh, they're 3x3 if it's a large ship. Sorry.
It's just really messed me up now, so that's not happening. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing hydrogen.
Do what?
I don't think I'm going to be doing hydrogen now. That
Gotcha.
just changed things. It would look very silly if I did. I mean, just one hydrogen tank's half the size of ship, basically. Well, a quarter the size of the ship. Alright, when we're doing our hydrogen version then. That's just really messing up now. I think, you know what, I think I might just leave Frog atmospheric and I make my jet fighter one have ions maybe. I like my Frog too much to mess it around. I've just had a point made out to me that I've still got gone AWOL. There we go. Thank you, Fat Rooster. Yeah, I'm gonna leave my Frog the way it is because it's awesome and I like it. When I put all these ions on it, it's horrid, but I might just leave that crazy Frog just in case. I've got it blueprinted, so that'll do. Now I'm half tempted to do that jet fighter idea but make it space able. That way it's got a purpose. But I'm kind of tempted to jump on board what you're doing with the whole build a fleet thing.
Build a fleet. There's no rule that says it has to start with a large ship.
Yeah.
I mean, mine has, but that's, well, actually, it technically hasn't. I've gotten 4 ships already, and they're small.
Spanner, I did fancy my drone idea. I wanted to make some drones that would patrol a ship. It would probably have to be atmospheric, though, because of the Frog. It would be there for the Frog.
Gotcha. Well, that's entirely your call.
Yes, I'm going to make some drones for my Frog. Defense drones. I'm trying to think what script I want to use them. Or make them, and then I can script them up after. Let's change my hotbar because this is getting frustrating not having the buttons where I want them. That's something that key you need to do, is make it so your hotbar can stay the same throughout all the games you play, just like you can with your character.
Yeah. I think that might be too much to ask for, though.
Hmm. Right, let's have a think. They're probably going to have to be battery powered, I'd imagine. Yeah, that's interesting actually. How am I going to do that? They need to charge somehow.
I was going to say you could just use Tim, dude, but...
No, I've had this idea of being able to launch like at least 4 drones, sort of identical, and they basically hold their position around you, like at 4 corners kind of thing, but a distance away from you, and wherever you go, they keep that distance from you.
Gotcha.
So wherever you go, you've kind of got this defense ring around you.
Sounds...
Well, if I start mining, they stay above ground because they can't come down.
Yeah.
And when I come up there, they're waiting for me.
Sounds about complicated as hell, really.
All it is a follow me script with you know, the XY coordinates hard set for each one.
Oh yeah, I'm not disagreeing what it, you know, that it's doable. I'm just saying it's, well, you know, complicated. I don't like complication.
Ooh, I don't know. I've got lots of different ideas and I can't think. Bruce is saying a VTOL script control drone. No, I'm leaving VTOL right now. The VTOL fighter could be good. Oh, don't know. Drone idea is pretty cool, but I need to find the right script to use for it. I don't fancy coding it myself. Let's have a look what's in thing called workshop. Got ya. I just have a quick look at the workshop to see if I can find it. And I want a script, and they want it to be follow me. But I've got a follow me script anyway, I think. But it was a very long time ago.
Still should work.
Don't remember it being that good though.
I didn't say it was good, I just said it still worked.
There was that Fleet Command one, wasn't there?
Yeah?
That actually has wingman, doesn't it? It'll stay with a ship.
I think so.
I have to try that one. Yeah, I can't find any decent follow me scripts. Remember the name of that? Oh, it's Commander Fleet, wasn't it? That was basically what it was called.
Fleet Command, yeah.
Fighter Command. Figures you to control entire fleets of their own drones. No, that's not it. It's got no star rating either. That's not right, is it? Oh, there's Fleet Command. That was the one. I think that's the right one. Yeah. Quite a few variations he's got. Okay, let's subscribe to that one. Is that actually a script, or is it the whole block? The blueprint. Okay. Now, I remember watching the video for this fleet command.
Mm-hmm.
Got the whole map thing set up, haven't you?
I don't know.
Let's see, let's have a look. Right. Be down the bottom, won't it? Somewhere. I've got to come out and go back in, haven't I? Oh, I found the follow me script I had. It's behind you, not follow me. Strange. We had to do that.
There we go. Now it's starting to look like a ship I would have built. At the very least. It's looking better than it did. Less blocky.
Alright, I'm gonna paste something in.
Sounds good.
Don't know which way is which, but we'll find out. Okay. Here.
Antonio! Hi, bye! Sorry I missed you. I haven't been paying attention to chat because it's been so quiet. I hope you guys are enjoying what you're seeing here.
Sorry, the paste is happening still.
Oof. That was a heavy paste.
Yeah, it might be. There we go. So what Trent's up to.
It looks better already.
Yeah. It doesn't fly yet, so that's cool. Right, let's try this fleet thingy out. Lots of readme stuff on this. Update 6 is here. Features massively improved small ship target detection. Fixed a bug with drones being docked to mothership during initiation. Various minor tweaks and fixes. So yeah, that's right, the drone thing, didn't we? I wonder if I just make a mothership for the drone for defense and then make that follow something and the rest follow that, maybe.
Bye, Antonio. Thank you for hopping in, man.
Well, this clever little setup these guys got done here. Easier drone setup. Paste on module. Drone will automatically set itself up. Paste on module, turn on Broga blocks. I wonder if I could actually set that into my frog.
Possibly.
Oh yeah, the docking system's awesome. I remember seeing this, I wanted to do that. I'm going to have to make a large ship now and have a docking system. I think I'm going to have to do this. Yeah, I remember seeing that and thinking I've got to make a ship now just to make the docking system awesome. Ooh. I think that's it. And I can make a carrier.
Heck yeah.
Grooster just had an awesome idea.
Again?
Repurpose the Red Dwarf.
No, that's just getting lazy.
It would have to have quite a lot of change done to it, to be honest. But those doors, I could do a docking route then. Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look how this works, because you have to place LCD screens to show the route. And that'd be no good to get out that doorway on the Red Dwarf. Unless I put them on the inside of the door. I don't know how that would work actually. I suppose you could send them to the door, then down past the door. I might have to do a little experiment with that. Piston doors, the hinge flip up door. I don't know, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right. I'm not going to mess them doors around. That's interesting. You know what, let's just... Alright, I'm doing one more paste, mate. Sound, he likes the sound of that. Let's just type in what it is to try and look for it. Red Dwarf. Let's go for... latest one, I guess. By creation date. No, that's not what I had. Get on here. Okay. Spaceship contains some blocks that are not available in this world. Oh, it was the letters, wasn't it? The letters mod. That's fine. Just the letters mod. Oh god, it looks good. Okay, it goes at pace, ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Moving ever so slightly. Thrusters are on, aren't they? Not moving now?
Yeah, it's not moving.
It is. Yeah, cool. Amazing when you sit next to my frog, there's a size difference.
Hell yeah, man. Looks good.
Yeah, I could get a small ship drone in here, dead easy.
Oh, easily,
I could
yeah.
put them up the top there as well. So I can put the LCDs on the side here, bring them down, floor out, side of the door down. That should work. It only shows it on examples as being like two-dimensional, but I should be able to do that. I shall have an experiment and see if that works. I'm having this orange as well with the red. That'll be done. Oh hang on, I can't because this is... I was about to take the frog in but I can't because it's atmospheric. Never mind. So how many blocks have I got here? It should be 1, 2. It should be 4, shouldn't it? No, 3. That's 4 from there. So 2, 1. Oh, it's half block. So 2 and a bit. 10 small blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. So that would fit in there. The frog would actually fit in here. That's a good sign.
Hell yeah.
Groove just says, the way I see it, all ships you make are part of your fleet regardless of when you made them. Good point.
Yes and no. There are some, like, the idea of my Build-A-Fleet series is they look alike, they have a mission, they're part of an aesthetic part of the same fleet, along with mission type and functionality. So the running lights will be the same, the overall ship design will be the same.
This does look nice in here.
Like if you were to take the Red Dwarf and paste it next to the Kusanagi, would you say that's part of the same fleet?
No.
Yeah, neither would I.
Different, yeah.
I mean, they're both your work.
Cool, things working. Just pressing buttons and watching things work. Always good. Oh, I've done that wrong again. That timer, it's on a timer. I'll leave that a few little while before I can bring it down again. Right. I'm going to work on trying to see if I can get used to auto dock in here. I need something a bit smaller than the frog though, obviously, that's able to go in space. The hog. That'll do. It works and I can make myself a ship that'll actually do the job. Alright, I'm pasting in the hog now, okay?
Alright.
Okie doke. There's the hog and there's the frog.
Now you just need a log.
Yeah. And that's there, red. It's in red. It's a red log. Let's disconnect that off the front. I need that. Okay.
Alright, this is progress. Unfortunately, I'm approaching a 4-hour mark, so I'm going to stop the stream. I'm going to continue on this ship, though, but I do need to stop the stream. I need to take care of things.
Okie dokie. We're in your server or in your save?
We're in my safe, but it's alright. Like I said, I'm just going to stop the stream. I'm not going to actually stop the game.
Oh, okay.
That way you can continue doing what you're doing. But
Okay, cheers.
I will be right back. Wargren, hi, bye. I'm taking off. Thank you all for joining. Hopefully, I think this will turn out a lot better than what it was starting to look like, the original one. A little bit bigger, more of a frigate size. Alright, you guys take it easy. I've been Trent DeGrath, this is Space Engineers. With me's been Beardy D today. Y'all take it easy.
Catch you later, Trent.
Yep.
My stream and carrying on.